Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium. Game 2. And Yamamoto winds and throws, and off we go with a fastball or a splitter that misses away. April. Giants went 0 for 6 against his fastball. It's a cutter right there, which he's throwing more than
pitchers that are throwing it now ever since Mariano Rivera and Kenley Jansen got it going.
Throws another. Been missing from him. This curveball is looped into right field for Kyle Tucker, and there's the first out of the night. Leading the club, hitting .311. Golfs the first one he sees down the line towards the pole, and foul. He was leaning it. There's the first four-seam that he throws.
And then I think the two-seamer's coming back into vogue.
Look out, ball one.
That's quite a two-seamer right there.
So waits on this 1-2 and fouls it back. Kicks and deals. Another 1-2. A fastball just misses away. Count evens up. Yamamoto to rise, misses away again. And it's 3 in the first game of this series. High drive, right center field. Pages drifting back on it. Plenty of room. 2 out. Who he's faced lately. Well, a good time to give him the day off. There's a four-seam fastball for us. Prior to this great start this year, biggest on an 0-2. He swings and misses. Yamamoto finishes a 1-2-3. There would be no faster path to that than Shohei Ohtani. 2 for 3 against Age. 0-2 pitch. Misses away. A changeup. He saw a bunch. 0-2 pitch. Misses away. A changeup. He saw a bunch of those. Ground ball base hit. Not what he's looking for in terms of the first game off of the injured list yesterday. And he takes strike one from Hauser. Said anything he's ever done, he's playing. He's ahead 2-1. 2-1 from Hauser. Betts sends one in the air to center field for Bader. And the first out.
Yeah, the tailing action inside got him a little.
Against Hauser today. Takes strike one and a sinker. Freeman lines the ball into right field and a base hit. And so both lefties at the top of the order have collected. I was talking to Dave Roberts about how he's looked the last few. 0-1 to him. Misses high. Count evens 1-1. Earned run over 6 innings. At the top of the zone with the six. Is 1-2 to Tucker. Is fought off foul.
That's okay. That's a strike. I'm fine.
Now he gets hit. Takes strike one. 0-1 pitch. 1 pitch. Poke to right field. Lee goes back. He's still going and makes the catch. Jung-Hoo Lee takes extra bases away from Will Smith, but it's plenty deep enough to score. Muncy at the plate. The big game for Muncy yesterday. He's homered and back.
Owens in the bat in years.
Hauser delivers. Muncy stays alive. Another 0-2 pitch. There he is trying to run that sinker back against the lefty. That's what it is right here. Muncy fights it off to third. Schmidt will make the catch and end the inning. But the Dodgers 2 for 3 with a home run yesterday. 364 for ball one. Yeah, now a splitter a little bit low. 2-0. Tony Vitello used the word mojo. We all feed up. 2-1 to him. Very high. Ball 3. Swings through a fastball. Here's the payoff. Yamamoto extra measured.
Going to save any bullets.
Another payoff pitch. Devers pokes another fastball. Strikes him out with the fastball. He's stuck with it. His first one to Elliot Ramos is very high. Breaks the bat of Ramos. Easy one at third. Muncy. 2 up, 2 down. Who went into Sunday's finale against the Pirates. 0-2. He had one of the big hits for the Giants. 0-2 pitch. Yamamoto's 1-2. Adames, a half-hearted swing, flips a lazy fly ball into center field for Andy Pages, and Yamamoto's retired the first. Pages leads off after a increasingly rare 0 for last. Bottom of the zone, Pages will challenge. Do you think you would have been more aggressive than your average pitcher? 3-2. Hauser delivers. Pages strikes out swinging. Hauser
maybe gave him a little inspiration, but
tries to check his swing and does so successfully. It's 1-1. Behind in the count a lot. Dave said patience is good, but 2-2 this time. He's worked it full. Strike 3 called, 2 out. In talking with Kim and talking with the hitting coaches, they said in a game, chances they're hoping helps his natural swing, which has been out of whack lately. As it often happens when you're going through it, he finds himself down 0-2. Now takes a breaking ball in the dirt. Lays off, and the count evens 2-2. Song Kim watches ball 3. That run. Kim on 3-2, slaps one down the left field line, foul. Another payoff from Hauser. Strikes out the side here. Guy with the lowest strikeout rate in the league. Yamamoto comes home with his first pitch of the third. It's a breaking ball that misses on. Top prospect. Just called back up. Made his debut late last. Fastball speeds in there for a strike. 1-2. Is tearing it up in AAA, and the Giants looking for a spark. Swings and misses down on a splitter. Bader with one away in the third. Swings and misses at a first pitch cutter. Bader returned. He was supposed to be the center fielder when he signed that big contract. Wasn't as good in center as they had hoped for. It's outfield defense in baseball last year. Here he comes. Got him with a high fastball. Back-to-back Ks. Yamamoto tonight. Journeyman catcher Eric Haas. Ball and a strike. Haas launches one to left center field. Pages will turn and watch this fly. After Yamamoto retires the first A-Cup catcher. It's now 5 out of 15 in a Giants uniform. 2 doubles and a home. But you can play for a long time as a back. Lee goes up the middle to a waiting Mookie Betts. Giants tie the game and a home run from Haas.
I mean, it started with the, man, it's been great to doing your thing, rooting and cheering. And it's me.
There's the drive off of the bat of Ohtani, headed for the wall in the seats.
There we go.
All we had to do was bring ice. It's that simple.
And how great is it? Yeah, that was amazing.
And Betts down the line, foul.
It's good to have Mookie back. And I've been here with Magic and Kobe and Shaq, and here we go with another superstar running in the street yelling, "They won! They won!" It's a 24 series. Was it 24? I mean, I'm getting lost. Yeah, and like I said, I've been on cloud 9 ever since.
Hey, how about the first pitch tonight? You look
outfit and he caught. We're gonna do another Friday movie again
to do all this.
I love it. It's I started.
I don't like my own voice. When I hear my voice, I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Did you?
Platinum, you might like, okay, this voice might be okay.
I like it.
Ground group, but the mainstream took us on their money worth and their time worth.
Fly ball to left field off of the bat of Will Smith. Gonna wrap up quite as cool as tonight's. We'll have to see if we can get him up here in the third. So the Dodgers and Ice Cube have a 2-1 lead. So Luis Ariz leading off this fourth. It's up on top of it, grounds it down to Freddie Freeman. Sorry I cut you off.
No, it's okay. It's a healthy cookie. Of course, yeah, getting up and down from the couch.
Casey Schmidt takes inside for a ball. Schmidt, who he struck out the first time, fights this ball off, shallow right field. There's Kim, 2 up and 2 down in the fourth. Yeah, that's what he starts him with here. Sinker. Yeah, now a splitter that's grounded through. Ball had eyes, and a 2-out hit for Devers. Fouls off Yamamoto's first pitch. Swings and misses. He's down 0-2 here. 0-2 coming home. Ramos swings and misses. Another splitter falls off of the table. 5th anniversary. Strike one on Max Muncy. Defense has been spectacular at third. I was talking with him about that before the fence. And then he said last year he felt like he was getting there, but he's at a point right now, and we got a challenge coming here.
Where he says anything, please hit it over here.
High fly ball. Lee came on at first, now goes back, keeps on carrying. Yeah, that thing was up there. Hauser's had 3 or fewer strikeouts in 6 of his. Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Bouncing ball to short. Adames will throw Pages out. Locust Grove town changed his diet. Upstairs with his first pitch to Teoscar Hernandez. Just a complete overhaul of his system. Under the ball hit way in the air. And Bryce Aldridge over to put it away. And in the 4th. Willie Adames chops Yamamoto's first pitch foul. That was Washington Park, where they played their games for the first season of the organization in that 1883. 1-2 on Adames. And he'd take walks through Brooklyn, high up individually, quietly, so people didn't know that it was him with that purpose, because that drive the price way up. But over the course of a few years, he individually bought all 4. Top of the 5th, 1-2 to Adames again, and a high fastball gets him swinging. One away, Bryce Aldridge struck out his first time, and he has seen a. Aldridge now 2 for 15 this season, down into the Cove. And patience. Taps this one left side. Muncy charges. Flips it over to first and gets him. You'll be able to harness that. Just try and touch it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Got a chase from a very aggressive hitter. Right. Bader turns on it, hits it deep to the left field corner, and gone. A pair of solo home runs for the Giants from their 8th. And it's tough way to last year's total in about a third of the innings. And there's another blast. Eric Haas has done it again.
Comet
Top and lead. Man, you got to feel like you're cruising along, and
it just really continues to prove the point that depends on what they're working on. From a 9-hit, but it's edges.
Full count. Turns and throws the payoff pitch. Lee watches strike 3, dive back in there with his. Kim cracks his bat on a bouncer to Adames. Ready to close play. Home run was his first since April 26th. Starting to figure it out. It drives the ball in that direction. Ahead here, 3-0. They were talking about because pitchers still aren't giving in. They're still not giving you good stuff to hit.
Catcher's challenging the ball.
And now it's a walk. All right, so he's got his first home run aboard. Betts at the plate, and he takes downstairs for ball 1. Full day off of the year. Although Doc did say he would be available late in the game. Going to stop working. Betts to third. Backhand pick by Casey Schmidt to start a 5-4-3 double play. A nice pick by Elton. 1 from Harrison Bader, the 8-hitter. 2 from Eric Huff.
You want some more rarity?
That's home runs, and everybody else followed. Grounded to second. Kim hustles over there to get in front of it. 1 slick second base. Casey Schmidt, who's 0 for 2. Adrian Hauser comes in with an ERA.
I mean, you can look at that a lot of different ways.
Schmidt flexes this ball to right field. Tucker is there. 2 up and 2 down in the 6th. Yamamoto trying to finish the job this time for it. It's his fastball by him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, 1 and 2. Last time.
Exactly.
Fastball gets Devers to finish off a 1-2-3 6th. Freddie Freeman, who has one of those 3 hits. Two and 1. Full count. Freddie Freeman starts the inning, bounces on softly to short for Willie Adonis, and the first out of the 6th. A little bit high for ball 1. And out of the gates this year, a lot of the biggest hitters who in the land, you just know that they're coming at some point for everybody.
2 outs. So today here with 1.
The second half. Prove to themselves they can not just come out of it, but come out of it and win. Pop up. Arise. Bader charges, and Arise still takes it here. And he fouls off the first pitch. Part of Muncy's out of 0-1. Muncy takes just down and away. Count evens up. 1-1 pitch. Ball 2. Down to first, foul ball.
It's interesting because that is in front of
2-2. Count is full, and so the tying run will get ahead. Muncy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 6 innings in the books. The Giants. It's not a form of pasta. Strike on Elliott. Rojas combining for 3 solo home runs. Ball and a strike on Ramos. Top 7 in the Giants. Yamamoto's 88th pitch is a ground ball past Muncy down the left field line. Ramos headed for second with a leadoff double. James. He takes ball from Yamamoto. Got his 30th on the final day of the season. It's a big deal because it made him the first Giant to have 30 home runs. San Francisco. On this 1-1 from Yamamoto, he rips a line drive base hit into left that'll move Ramos up to third, and the Giants have him cornered with nobody out. Out of years. Eldridge with runners at the corners and nobody out takes a ball, and it's a Buster Posey, one of his goals, and taking over. Eldridge lines one to second. That's caught by Kim. Big play right there by Ha-Seong Kim for the first. First one from Trinan is hacked foul. On this 0-1 from Trinan shows bunt and takes low. He's got 1 in parts of 2 seasons in the majors. Bunts it again up along first. Freeman can't get it cleanly, and it's 4-2. And it's 4-2 as Eric Haas takes a 1-2. Fly ball center field. Pages sprinting back onto the track at the wall. He's got it. Eric Haas that close to an unthinkable 3-home run game.
And the Dodger pitching staff has done it again. You get into a 2-strike.
This is a similar setup this game to last night's game. This is a similar setup this game to last night's game. Lee, who's 0 for 3, swings and misses, and he's in an 0-2 hole and almost dug himself one. Into right center field. Tucker will not get there. A center cut fastball that Lee blasts to the wall. 2 more runs score, and it's 6-2. Chopper. Kim gets there and throws him out, but the Giants get 3-2 as Andy Pages leads off and pops up Joel Paguero.
K's. They're going to need some action now, down 6-2 with 9 outs to go.
It almost hit him. Yeah. Strike from Peguero. Into shallow center field. Out goes Arise. And he's got it. Intentional. The average was awesome, but it was only average. It didn't walk. And now 1-1. On deck as Kim lifts a ball to right center field. Lee's on the run. He'll get there. Comes home to Ohtani and gets a fastball by him.
Some big people.
Got a chase right there, 1-2. Remember, they had outside on Ohtani. Count evens 2-2. Fouls it off, stays alive. Another 2-2 to Ohtani. Got him to chase a curveball. Rafael Devers, who is 1 for 3, takes ball 1. Padres, who started the Padres team defying the odds, defying the data, to have the record that they have, been the best part of the Padres. Offensively, though, they're one of the worst teams. They wrap up this 4-game series. They play 3 with the Aints. They're going to go at San Diego, at Milwaukee. 2-2 to Devers. Got him with a high fastball for the first out of the 8th. Ramos from a small town in the mountains. On the ground to second for Kim. Their other brother is the all-time leading goal scorer for the Puerto Rican national. Sharply hit and through his second hit. And it's back-to-back multi-hit game. Chapman a low. Down 0-2.
Slider low and away. Get it down.
There it was. Laid off, though. Now 2-2. Chapman pops it off the hands to Mookie Betts at short, and a scoreless 8th inning for Henriquez. Where we're sitting at tonight. 2, 3, and 4 for the Dodgers. I think anybody was looking at him as the savior to this. 3-0. It was Ohtani's home run that led off the 3rd. Don't have anything since. Foul ball. 3-29. Another 3-2 coming home to Mookie Betts, and another pop-up. This one, though, is going to be playable. Casey Schmidt puts it away for the first. Good pitching matchup tomorrow. Shohei Ohtani's been. And it'll wrap up on Thursday.
He throws.
Another 1-2 to Freeman. Ties in a little bit to a payoff. Misses for ball 4. 3rd time Freeman. There's a shot to right field, headed for the corner. It'll scoot by Lee and make its way to the wall. Freeman stopped at 3rd on a double from Tucker. 2nd and 3rd, 1. Ball 1. He's ahead 2-0. 2-0. Smith takes strike 1. Breaks inside, and he's ahead 3-1. Smith takes ball 4. Bases are loaded, and the spinner away, ball 1. Good take. Ooh, outside corner, 1-1. Muncy swings and misses. Strike 2. On this 1-2, climbs the ladder to stay alive. Muncy takes strike 3. 2 out. First one to Pages is fouled straight back. It's in the low. Here's his 0-1 pitch. Pages Takes low, ball 1. And as he falls on a 2-1, Pages grounds it foul, 2-2. Pages pokes it foul. Another 2-2 pitch from Caleb Killian. Pages ropes it to left field. Ramos is there, and that's the inning. Dodgers leave him loaded. Strike 1 on Drew Gilbert. Who's promptly ahead 0-2. Got him to chase that high fastball. This catcher has ever done. That is hit 2 home runs in a game with the Tigers 4 years ago.
Almost got enough of it.
Dryer strikes out the first 2. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th inning, it's Tasker and
I was reviewing in my head if Muncy would have challenged that on the line. Things are different. It's just so close to turn hard, but pretty much right at him. You win more than you lose. But you can make the best pitch and give up a blooper.
Another 2-2 to Lee. Slaps this one to short. Bat circles around it. Can't pull the trigger though. Perfect hitless night to this point for Rise, and he pokes first pitch foul. Lofts this one to center field for Pages. Scoreless 9th for Dryer. To the bottom half we go. Last chance. Strike 1 on Hernandez. 0-2. Killian makes quick work of him and might as well use it. This is not very fun right now.
No, it. It'd all be about contact, knowledge of the.
Killian's got it. Dodgers down to their last out. Dave Roberts has said he'll be off for sure on Thursday, the day after his start.
In the history of the game, of course, pitcher. I don't think a half day off on the night that he pitches. It the next day.
Sharply hit, diving stop by Luis Rise to end this ball game. Giant.